Hello, viewers. You are welcome to our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, hit the subscription button down below the description of this video. And also remember, hit the notification icon as well. This will make you to get notification each time we post the video in our YouTube channel. Sit back and watch. In today's training, we'll be looking at the maximum function in this analysis. Precisely, we'll be looking at the max A function in this analysis and the MAXA function in this analysis. What is this function and when can we use this particular function in this analysis? Now, we're all familiar with the maximum function. You can see the maximum, as you know, the maximum function is a scalar function. It's not a table function. It's not a column function. It's a scalar function. That's the maximum function. It returns the maximum value in a row. So let's assume that I want to look at the maximum value for a particular table. Here, this particular table is my sales table. And I'm interested to know the maximum value for the sales. Now you can see that it has two arguments or has two inputs for two parameters I need to provide. The first is the column name for the scalar value. Now the column name I'm interested in is the sales amount. I want to know the maximum sales amount for the period. So I type sales amount, but I'm not going to put sales amount directly. This sales amount is a column in a particular table known as a sales table. So I type that sales, that's a sales table, and I look for the sales amount under the sales table. I type bracket close and I enter. Then Power BI is going to perform that. You can see that maximum value. Now, also the maximum value can be used it can be used to find out the maximum value between two numbers. Let me copy that. Let me go to new ledger. Okay, I'm going to simply paste what I copied. Now let's talk about maximum value. Let's call that maximum value. Now I have two parameters here. I have 27.89k. I type a comma, and I have so before I go to that, I've already calculated two values here. Let me go to my sales table. I have two values in my sales table. I have this and I have this. Now, I'm interested to choose the maximum value between these two values. So how can I do that? Now you can see is total product standard cost and the total sales. Okay, total product standard cost and total sales. So let me go down here. Total product standard cost and the total sales. I'm interested to see the maximum between those two numbers. Now, the two numbers are total product standard cost and total sales. Type the bracket close and then we hit the enter button. When you hit the enter, Power BI is going to give the maximum of those two numbers. Now you can see the maximum of the two numbers. You can see Power BI giving me the maximum value for the two numbers. So you see Power BI giving me the maximum value of the two numbers. Okay, initially I was trying to calculate the measure like this. Maximum number. Initially now I was trying to do something like this. Now, return the largest numerical value or largest string in a column or the largest value between two scalar expression. Now that was an expression. No, I was trying to do something like this. Initially, bracket close and enter. So you can see um, you see the maximum value. So we can also use the maximum value in this way. Now let's go to the max A value, the MAXA function. How can we use the MAXA function? Now let's look at the MAXA function. In this particular case, I looked for the maximum value in the sales amount. Now let me change this to MAXA. Now this MAXA function works with the text. You can also give us a similar value with the maximum function in certain scenario. Now you can see this. Now you can see the maximum function. Now, but when I used now this is the max. Sorry, this is the maximum value function. This is the max A function. Okay, max A function says the amount. Okay. Max A function says amount. Okay, let's see max A function says. Okay. Yeah. Let me copy this and add a new measure. I'm going to delete just the A. Now you can see the maximum function. Let's see now you can see the maximum function max A function works similarly in this scenario. Now, but the difference between these two functions, this max function and max A function, is that the max function can also be used to evaluate a text value. Now, when used in evaluating a text value, it will give us zero. In other words, when you want to look for the maximum value in a particular column and the column is mixed with text, in some cells there is text value, while in some cells there is numerical value. The max A is going to convert or is going to count the text value at zero. That's what the max A is going to do. It's going to count it as what? Zero. Now, let's use the function in the sales territory. Let's see this and let's do. Okay. Now let's see max A. Now max A, let's say we need the sales territory country. Now you can see how it evaluated that to 0. Okay, see how it evaluated that to 0. Now it evaluated it to 0. Now let's use the max function there. Okay, let me get a new. Okay, now let's remove this. Now once evaluate the text value, and I'm going to hit enter. That particular column is made up of the text value, max sales territory. Now you can see, now this is the max A territory. Now sales territory. That's what we are looking at. Sales territory. Now you can look at that. Sales territory. You can see sales territory. Sales territory. The table name is sales territory, while the column name is country. Country. Now when we go to the table view, we come click on this to see the data. Now you can see that this particular column country, all the values in that particular column is a text value. So when we use the maximum function, it gives us USC because USC is the highest value in this particular column. But when we use the max A function, the max_a function gives us what? 0, because there is no. It gives us 0 because it converted it to 0. There's no value that is higher. All the values are the same thing. But why the maximum function gives us a maximum number in a particular one column? So we know when to use a max function and when to use a max_a function. So when you are evaluating a column that is made up of and number, text and number, use the max_a function. Max_a function is going to give the highest value. But when you are looking for when you're evaluating a column that is made up of text, I want to see which value, which text value appears the most. You can use the max function of this analysis. Okay, before I go, let us try that for the date, how it works with the date. So let's go to max, new measure. Okay, we are going to paste that here. Now, I want to try that for the date column. So I have the date. That is the date column. So we are looking for MAXA's date. Okay, take note of that. Now you can see it giving me the maximum date in that particular column. Okay, let us see. Let's go to the table view to take a view of the table. Now you can see the table, and this is a particular column and reference. There is a particular column reference. That's the full date. That is the column reference. That is a column of full date. Now, and the table name is date. That's for the max. So now let's see how it works with the maximum function. Let's use the maximum function. Both of them will arrive at the same. So let's see how it goes. Now, in this particular scenario, we are going to derivate by A because both are similar arguments. Just let's hit the enter button. Now you can see that, and let's paste it here. Okay, now that's the date. So now you can see that both gives us similar one. So when it work, both of them work similarly with date and numerical value. You can see when we have a numerical value here, we got similar results, or indeed a numerical value here, we got similar results. You can see we got similar results when we used a numerical value. We got similar results in both. So basically how we are going to stop today's training. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the notification icon at the bottom of the description of this video to be the first to get notified each time we post a video on our YouTube channel. See you next time. Thanks for watching.